Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Virtual Y. I'm Jennifer here with ForeverWell Friday, and we have a great class ahead with cardio, strength, some stability, and mobility work toward the end. And I hope you're all excited to move with me today. I sure am to move with you. And I'm thinking about how today is the last day of winter. So I'm happy that you're together with me for our last winter workout of this season. And tomorrow we will welcome in spring. So let's make this a great workout. All you need is a pair of tennis shoes for the cardio, so make sure they're tied up nice and tight. Create a little space around you so that we can move and groove together. I also have a moderate to light set of dumbbells. I'm going light because we are going to do some longer lever work, which will build up fairly quickly. So you probably want something under 5 pounds if you have it. Otherwise, we can modify with whatever you have. Besides that, I would just recommend a bottle of water and grabbing that whenever you would like to stay hydrated. So I hope you're ready to move with me today here on Virtual Y. Let's get started. All right. I'm going to step it out a little greater than hip width apart, taking a big breath up the middle and an exhale on down. So bringing that inhale up and exhale down. Do a couple more, friends, just really filling up the space that you have, the bodies that we have, reaching up and down, thinking about moving our whole person this morning. Let's bring it on down one more time. Good. Now adding a little toe tap, right and left. There it is. Adding a shoulder roll, right and left. Very good. Nice deep breaths as we warm up our bodies together. Bringing the elbow up now. Lift. You got this. 4, 3. How about full circles? Getting that mobility going right away in that shoulder girdle. Now, of course, modify. You do not have to go so big. I always offer a chair on ForeverWell Friday, so anybody that wants to sit for this sure could. Arms back, down, shrug, shrug. You got it. So we're loosening up through the neck and shoulders while we're getting that heart rate going. 4, 3. Now in 2, take it to a step touch this way. Step touch. Step touch. Swing the arms. Smoothing it out here. Good. Getting excited to go. Getting excited to move. Now 2 singles followed by a double. Single, single, double. Nice. I am adding a big arm circle, again, in the name of warming up through the joints, warming up through that heart rate. Yes, yes. Couple more. Whew. Hope you're feeling great today. Maybe even better after this great class. Nice. Last time. So good. March it out, please. Right, left. Hold it here, heart lifted. Super. Make this a heel. Heel. Good. So this is our active warm-up, friends. So we're just getting everything going here. Yes. 4, 3. Knee lifts now. Knee. You got this. 4, 3, 2, the heels push. Great. Now listen up. We're going to travel up with those knees 4 times. Here we go. 4, 3, 2. Heels back. Push. 4, 3, 2. Knees up. Pull. Woo. Heels back. Last time. Knees. Heels back. Great. Special attention now to posture. Circling the knee in the hip socket as we transition. So we definitely warmed up the shoulders, warmed up the hips. We've got some blood flowing. Now we're right into the heart of our cardio. Let's return to those heels. This time the heels are to the side. There you go. Perfect. All right, so we're going to do a little combo with this fun song. We're going to take these heels, a little bit of coordination. It'll be a toe heel followed by 2 knees. Give it a try. Watch me here. Toe heel, knee, knee. Toe, heel, knee, knee. Toe, heel, knee, knee. Toe, heel, knee, knee. Get with it now. 2 knees. Toe, heel, knee. Notice how I'm slipping in some balance right away. We're holding on that one leg. That's so important too. Couple more, friends. 2 knees. Toe, heel twice. 2 knees. Hopefully I have you some space cleared so that we can move together. Yes. You got it. Woo! Let's two knees. Double scoop, go, scoop, scoop. You got it. Woo! Stay with it. 4 and 2. Now listen up. It's just a step touch, but we're gonna make it into a pony. Can you bring your arms up and over? Anyone? Heart of it now. Knees, toe, heel, 2 knees. Once more each side. 2 knees. Last time, we're going to use our transition. 2 scoops. And hold it here. So this really, if we peel back our scoop, it's a side step, right? So we're going to change it a little bit once we get the next beat. There it is. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Now let's square that off to a regular side step. We really didn't change anything except for bringing our hips straight ahead. 1 and 2. Good. Now this side step becomes a grapevine. Grapevine. And back. You got it. Woo! Hope you're feeling great here. Big arms if you got it. We don't need to go high impact to have high energy, but of course you're welcome to. If you want to add a little hop, always there for you if you want it. Awesome. Now, march it up. Take it back. March it up. Take it back. Remember those knees we did earlier? Knees up. Heels back. You got it. Grapevine. Yeah. Woo. Okay. Knees up. Heels back. Push. Great job. Grapevine again. Listen up. Instead of a single grapevine, we're going to try a double. If you have room laterally, we're going to be taking this 2 times across. Okay. Grapevine. Here we go. Grapevine. Grapevine twice. Grapevine. Grapevine again. So there's that little crossover in front. Does that make sense? So it's grapevine, cross, grapevine. Coordination. One of the things we're working on for our well-being, for our whole person experience. It's so good, keeps our minds nimble, our bodies nimble. Yes, yes. March it up, go. And back. Again, again. Woo! Remember the knees up? Knees up. Heels back. Now listen up, friends. We're going to go right back to that toe heel. Remember? Toe heel. And knees. Toe heel. Putting them together now. toe heel, knees, toe heel. Oh yeah, double scoop. Remember this guy? There it is. Bringing two favorites together now. Here's 4 and 3. On 2, remember that pony? Let's pony here. Pony, pony. Transition right here, friends. Pony, pony, pony. You got it. Stay here. Okay. Woo! Stay with pony. 4 more here. 4 and 3. Now on 2, we're back to that grapevine. Ready for it, grapevine, and back. Yes, yes. Can we try the double? Try it here. Grapevine, again. Double grape. Awesome. Grapevine, crossover. Grapevine, again. Grapevine, crossover. Grapevine, again. Grapevine, crossover. You got it. Super. March it up. Up. And back. Do it again. Hup. Now those knees. Hup. Heels back. So good. Now listen up. Let's march it out. Right, then left. Right, left. How are we? This is a great time for water, everybody. We're going to stick with our cardio for about 5 more minutes. Do you want to get into that heart of it here? Our next move is a rock step. Again, grab water if you need it. We'll stay here for a moment. It's just like that march, but I'm bringing my right leg forward and back. Forward and back. Now, I always like to give options. Here's some arms. Someone might want to add a little lift off. This is okay. Certainly not required. Find your level. Going low can be just as intense. Awesome. Hopefully we're all together again. We're going to do 2 more of these and add a pivot turn. 2 more mambos. Pivot turn on the right. So we go front, pivot, back, pivot, hold the march. How did that go? Okay, what happened there, right? So 2 mambos, pivot turn, and we'll do 1 more mambo after that. Mambo and mambo, pivot turn. 1 more mambo. Hold it here. March left. Left foot leads. Bridging into the second song now. Keeping that mambo idea. Keeping the heart rate up. You're doing great. Mambo. Left. And left. Pivot turn. You got it. Mambo left again. Hold it here. 2. Pivot turn this way. Mambo. Hold the left foot mambo. Okay. You got it. Next up, we're going to take this mambo across with a little cha-cha. Looks like this. Mambo, cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, 3. I call it a cha-cha. Sounds fun and fancy. It's really a little triple step. How about those arms? Let's finish this cardio together right here. Back and up. Yes. Woo! Hopefully you're feeling great with me. Moving on this last day of winter, ushering in spring. Oh, it's so hopeful. So much refreshing and renewing ahead. 4 and 3 and 2 and wonderful. Marching up, up and back. March it up again. March it back. Now hold the march. Step touch out. Now it goes out and out. Tapping out. You got it. Turn your hips a bit. It's a lunge. Reach it up. Good. Can both arms go together? You got this. Woo! Okay, so we're going to keep the heart rate honestly with us as we transition into also strength and conditioning, okay? But big muscles standing exercises, I'm quite sure the heart rate will stay up for most of us. Take this to side out again, just to the side. Out and out and out. Good. What's coming up next is a lateral lunge, and we'll start with just a little toe tap in and then add back in some balance. Another good time for water if you need it. Plant the right foot out. We go left and in, left and in, out and in. Now the balance, if you'd like, bring that left foot inside of the calf. If it's available to you, listen to your body. If that bugs your knee, go smaller or back to that side out. There's plenty of options. Take a moment to reestablish that posture, lifting up the heart. 2 more on this side, friends. Woo! Just lunge it side to side, just right here. Little shift, hip shift. Good in the hips. Yes. Waking up. It also is good in your lower back, by the way. How does that feel? Now we're going to go to the other side. So bring the right foot in and out, in and out. Balance. Good. Finish these up. Woo! As I said, heart rate still stays with us. Last 3, 2. Just the lunge side to side. How did that go? Big breath up the middle. And shake it down. Awesome. This song is fun. Good time for water. That's what I'm going to grab. And this is also our transition into those light weights. Are you with me, friends? I hope you're feeling good. I always love to hear who's with me. If you'd like to drop something in the comments, a little thumbs up, feedback, suggestions for next week, I'm all ears. I hope you're feeling great and moving with that virtual Y. So like I mentioned, those light weights in hand, optional. You could do this whole class with no resistance at all. I'm taking my feet hip width apart, shoulders are back, little squat, down 2 and up 2, keeping the heart shining forward. You got it. Down 2, up 2. Good. Now listen to the add-on. We're going to take 3 little pulses down, then a knee. Looks like this. 2, 3, knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. So I mentioned I'm sneaking in balance as we go by going to the single leg work. This is important. Good. So here's an option. Bicep, bicep, bicep. That's a lot. And again, balance, coordination. Notice these themes. We're working together if you can. Good job. Woo! Muscles working here. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Keep locking in your core. Positive energy. Yes. And hold the squat. Hold the squat 4. Oh boy. 3, 2, and stand on up. Shake it out. How did that go? I bet your heart rate stayed with you there. Now we're going to stay upright for one more song before we try some things on the floor. This is where I mentioned straight arms. And by the way, I guess I'm throwing in a little bit more cardio by keeping the feet going. Your choice. You can keep your feet still and stable, maybe even a little first position or turnout position. Otherwise, you certainly could do a little lower body as we reach our arms out and create tiny little circles. Just tiny ones. This is where we don't want too heavy on the weights, because then chances are it'll sneak up into our shoulders, into our neck. We don't want that. Turn your knuckles down. Keep the little circles. Great. Now, friends, can you lift up for 2 and down for 2? Think of smoothing out the edges as we reach up and down, working our shoulders, not our neck. Sometimes it helps to look down a bit to keep it out of our neck. Good. Woo. All right, so we did some work into those biceps. Now let's hit those triceps. Bring it on down. Little squat position. The weights are extended back. Now little crisscrosses behind us. Little ones. How does that feel? I feel those back with the arms. I hope you too. Awesome. Now little ones straight back. I mentioned the season of spring coming. Usually that means short sleeves, a little more arms are bared. It's good to tone this area. 4, breathe 3, back for 2. And so good. Let's bring it on up, shake it out. Take the legs wide for me, please. We've got a plie to start. Down and up. Finishing with these weights with a lateral raise. Good. Mobility in our shoulders in all of these different directions. There it is. Awesome. Now let's bring the knuckles forward, upright row. Great. Lots of little attachments in those shoulders. Let's get them all here. Now one with up, one with out. Straight arms. Again, bringing it to shoulder level, maybe eye level, but no need to go higher. Good. Last two. Super. Hold it down now. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Little ones. You're doing great. Posture organized. Shoulders back. Do we feel those legs finishing? 4, 3, 2. So good. Toes ahead. Let's roll it on up. One more thing with these dumbbells. Bring both into one hand. It's a side bend. So we're working into our obliques, the opposite side. So coming on over and straight back up. Like you're leaning between two panes of glass. You got it. Side and squeeze. Think about the lowest rib coming towards your hip. Oh yeah. So good. Let's try the other side, friends. Other side, same thing. Over and in. And over and squeeze. Great job. Mind to the muscle. Feeling the side seam. The heart rate should be recovering now. And that's on purpose so we can safely transition to the floor next. After two more here. Yes. One more. Fantastic. Let's free the weights or set them down. Again, you certainly could stay seated in the chair for these leg lifts next, okay? So if you don't like to come down to the floor, if that's not available today, you can certainly do this from a seated position, okay? So you would be kicking your leg off to the side of the chair as a choice. Otherwise, I'm going to have you create a banana shape in your torso. Okay, so my feet are a little bit forward from my torso here. You can either hold up on the elbow like this or come on down. See what feels better for you. Now this top leg is going to touch in front and then touch behind. So it's a little touch and touch. It doesn't have to be big. I have my foot a little bit flexed. That's going to give a little more engagement to that outer thigh. By staying up on my elbow, I'm feeling those obliques again. How about you? Keep breathing. Front and back with control. Front and back. Two more. Front and back. Again. Front. Now make it a little circle, please. Oh, are we starting to feel that thigh, that glute, that hip? Oh yeah, it's all happening. Same idea, other direction. Circle, circle. 4, come on. 3, you've got this. 2, and so good. Let's set it down. Woo, hopefully you felt that outer thigh. I did. Let's switcheroo, friends. Bring your other legs on top now, other leg. I'm not sure how many we have. I'm kind of grateful I only have 2. So this is already our second and last side. Down and up, down and up. Good. So again, you could certainly be down here. You could also be seated in your chair. Now I'm opting for control over a big range of motion. You can certainly kick bigger if that feels okay to you. Just make sure you still feel control and core connection. Back and front. Couple more. Back and make it a little circle now. Circling. Flexed foot. You should really feel that leg. The weight of our shoes does add to this, doesn't it? If you do bar class or Pilates mat with us here on Virtual Y, I reverse circles. We often have our shoes off for those formats. These might feel a little easier, but today we have those shoes. It's like little ankle weights, isn't it? 4, 3, 2, and good. Whew, release that. So good. Now I'm going to have you flip right over to a plank, okay? So I'm on my knees going into, well, I'm being sneaky. It is a plank, but it's also a push-up. I'm locking in the core. We're going to try one push-up and then another, leading with the heart, not the head, okay? So we don't want the head jutting out in front of us. You can always make it more into a tabletop if that's too intense, okay? Otherwise, bring those knees back, continuing to push up. What we're gonna do from here, friends, is one push-up, one rotation. So one push-up and then rotate open. Great. Push up and rotate with the breath. Good. See what you can do for range of motion, working our arms, but also our core. Last couple. Awesome. Nice work. Now hold it here, either on the knees, toes, or forearms. Hold a plank, looking down, locking in for 4, locking in for 3. Feel that tummy and shoulders for 2, and on 1. Drop your knees and sit back in that child's pose. Way to go. Nice big stretch. So good. So before we fully stretch, I am going to give you one more round for the core, and that is with some roll downs. I find these very functional. It's a good thing to revisit here today and together on Friday on Virtual Y. So we're here sitting. I'm going to use the back of my legs for support at the beginning, creating a C-shaped spine to come on down to our backs. You decide if you raise your arms up and overhead or not, and then come back up. So see what you can do to use your core to come up versus your strong hip flexors, okay? So try to make this because of the strength of your core. Very functional. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Circular energy. We've practiced this one. If anyone's ready to straighten out the legs, they are welcome to. Keep the breath. Circle, circle energy. Breathe. Let's do one more just like that. Come on down. Remember, you can do rolls from the seated, from chair as well. Awesome. Let's come back halfway, friends, and just sweep one arm open. Come up. Other. And come up. Last 4. And 3. And 2. And so good. Awesome. Let's sit up nice and tall now. It is time to stretch out all that great work we did. One knee is bent in, one leg is straight and away. Flexing these toes. Let's take a deep breath up tall, reach and stretch. And then exhale to pour forward over that thigh. Let your head go right along with your upper body. Breathe and release. As we rise up then, let's bring that same leg straight, but now the other leg crosses over. Adding rotation, we'll hold the outside of the knee and twist. So I'm turning away from you here. You're turning toward your knee. Breathe, lengthen, and stretch. And now as we unwind with that full breath, let's try the other side. So the other leg is straight, other leg is bent. Create length again through your spine, stretch super tall, and then exhale to pour forward. Really let it go. I like to think of breathing into those spaces that need it most. So really bring attention and awareness to how your body feels. Rising up through the heart. Now let's bring that leg across Still creating length in the spine, this time rotating toward the other knee. We're noticing how our body feels, but also how is our mind? Has it wandered, or are we here in the moment? Maybe we can connect with our spirit a little bit extra. That life-giving breath soaking into our souls. Great. And then as we unwind that one, let's find a comfortable cross-legged position, everyone. So sitting up nice and tall here. This again could be in your chair. Taking a deep breath up the middle. On the exhale, let's rotate toward one side. Still long. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Sitting tall. Reaching back up now, cactus arms for a mini back bend. Shine your heart forward. Inhale up. And as we come down now, let's clasp the fingers and open up the upper back. Full healing breaths through that upper back and shoulder area. Arms reach up now. Let's do a side bend here, creating space between your ribs as you look up and away. Come through center, grow a little taller, and then arch to the other side. Again, look up, feel the length. Coming back to center and shaking down those arms. Nice. Let's just take a couple extra moments now for our neck. Nodding over one shoulder and then the other. Mobility through our neck, which is part of our spine. We bent our spine in all the different directions. Let's do the same for our neck to prepare us for our day. Maybe unwinding and undoing now as we nod the head side to side. Again, breathe into those spaces that need it most. Can we do a half moon now with our head just coming forward, side to side? Awesome. And then finally, we'll lift the chin up off the chest. Taking one more deep breath right up the middle, big, full, long breath, and then exhaling to shake it on down. You did so great today in ForeverWell Friday. Coming up in about 25 minutes, we have Chance, and he will be going through some guided meditation and mindfulness. And that is a great idea to follow the work that we just did. So you have a great day. Feel good about your day. Feel good about the work you've already done. Enjoy. Thank you for joining us on Virtual Y. Bye, friends.